cocktail napkins. I sketch down every idea because my memory's gone. And so I have to write everything down or else I'll forget it a minute and a half later. But this is sort of what it looks like in the initial sketch. And what you'll notice is I see the image in my mind, so it pretty much looks the same through the whole process Next, I'll sketch it out on a piece of paper, and I've got 8 or 9 friends that I rely on for feedback. They tell me which chronological order I should put the cartoons in, which ones they like the best. They give me a lot of feedback, and then I just ignore what they say and pick out the one I like. So this is what the black and white initial template, which I draw on a board, looks like. From this point on, because I have newspapers that take black and white, I run about 450 papers around the world. So
wow.
Some of them take them in black and white, some of them take them in color. So this is the initial black and white drawing. And then I add the screen on it to give it a little depth, and these go to the black and white newspapers next. Then I apply color on photo, thank goodness for Photoshop, and you can put these layers. So I put a layer of color, and I use this black and white template to take out all the other color on the extraneous color that shouldn't be on the spots where they are. And so you can see how the color's been taken out. So this is the initial color background. From there, I'll add more foundational shading to give it more depth. And this is what the final cartoon looks like, cooking the books. The joy of cooking intel.
The detail's incredible.
Wow.
Altering ISIS intel reports to downplay the threat. And cook goose. Yeah.
Wow.
Can you go back for just a second? When you look at my cartoons, it's funny. During the Clinton administration, I actually used to talk to Rahm Emanuel. He was a senior advisor back then. Every once in a while, and he would tell me the things that would drive Bill Clinton crazy. Because at the end of every week, they've had a tradition. I don't know if they carried it in the Obama administration, where they would deliver political cartoons to the president every Friday. And Rob would tell me what would drive Clinton crazy. What drove him crazy was his weight. He was really concerned with his weight. And so if you notice, from that point on, every time I drew the Oval Office, there were like stacks of pizza boxes.
Oh!
Next.
What drives Obama crazy?
With Obama, it's a cigarette. I always put like a cigarette.
Oh!
Can you go back for a second?
That's a good one.
So there's always like a
Oh!
hanging out in his mouth. And
there you
if
go.
you look at the, we'll get into this too. If you look at all the Oval Office pictures that I do with Barack Obama, now his eyes are always closed because he's looking down his nose at you, right? He's got that smug look. But you know how in your office you put pictures of your loved ones in the background?
Yeah.
In the Oval Office for Obama, all the pictures are of Obama. So he's got nothing but the people that he loves the most. Next.
He even named his daughter after him.
This is my 2016 Pulitzer entry. Next.
Oh.
So we don't have a complete strategy on ISIS, but ISIS does. And here's all the dead bodies. This is Obama racing the borders and the judges putting them back.
Yay!
And we'll have another.
A big, beautiful wall.
This is what Barack Obama meant when he said Al Qaeda is on the run.
Oh, I love that one.
Hillary, your email problems are beginning to worry us. You've got jail.
Lock her up.
Yes.
Cattle futures for dummies.
Oh.
This is what the modern slavery looks like. It's the welfare state. Next. Our esteemed Governor Jerry Brown, reservoirs, what California obviously needs are shorter showers and high-speed rail. This reservoir is nearly empty. I figured out why they're building that high-speed rail. It's to transport water from Las Vegas to California. Next. If we were aware of the evil back then, would the world have prevented it? ISIS.
Wow. Sinister.
Look at the eyes.
The evolution of man from ape to Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh my God. Wow.
This is a Barack taken to the cleaners. I think I got a good Iran nuclear deal. Now think about this. For people to think we're safer today, there are 9 nuclear nations right now. And now because Iran is pursuing nuclear technology, not even talking about 3-stage rockets, which deliver ballistic missiles to our shores, but there are now 13 additional nations in the African continent and the Middle East that are pursuing nuclear technology today. I mean, Saudi Arabia was already building a nuclear power plant. Think about how difficult it's going to be in a land where they have very little value for human life, and they're willing to sell anything. What a dangerous world this is going to become. This needs to be stopped. Next. Planned Parenthood fetal harvest chart.
Yes.
Refugee roulette. And look, let's make this clear. Refugees are not immigrants. They're refugees.
Truly.
And they're going to be returned back to their homeland. What would be better for them? To be thousands and thousands of miles away from where they're going to go back? Or being in a safe zone close to their homeland so they can return safely?
Good point.
Yes. This is Greece and its lack of fiscal responsibility. Now, the State Department claimed that the lack of jobs was behind the rise of ISIS. So here I've got an ISIS guy saying, I couldn't get a job beheading people in the private sector. And for that gal who was killed in San Francisco, these are the people that were accomplices to the deported guy. Sanctuary city policy and this Obama immigration policy is just as responsible for her death as he was.
That's right.
Yes.
This is the foundation of the Clinton Foundation. And again, a nuclear rant. Mutually assured destruction only works when the other side doesn't want to die.
Yeah.
That was so
That was one of my
last week.
favorites.
That was last week all over again.
Yeah.
She's still alive.
She's still alive. No, she's still alive.
Sure?
She's still alive.
No sightings.
How dare you call us a do-nothing Congress? Why I oughta...
Wow.
Mr. President, you may not believe in radical Islam, but radical Islam believes in you.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to do that?
Helen asked me how long it takes me to draw this.
No, that one.
This
That
one
in
in particular took me like 30 seconds.
Really?
Just kidding.
Yeah, right.
No, this one actually, because there's a lot of black space, it only took it probably
But how
30,
long did
30
it take
minutes.
you to come up with that
To
image?
think of it?
That image. I mean, that particular image. I know the thought was
Yeah.
of the image.
You know, it's funny how
Because it
because I
was
think
really-
because I have a twisted mind. I think of these ideas in images.
Yeah, I
So
mean, 'cause
that's the image that I immediately
that
thought
is,
of.
that, wow. Sinister. Yeah, it's so
Creepy.
sinister. It just,
Looks
jeez.
like Panic at the Disco or something.
And then,
This is what Arthur looks like when he gets mad.
I think that's pretty accurate, don't you think?
This is the cartoon I did
You
after the
activist, you.
Paris.
Oh, that's a good one.
Libertine. The pen is mightier than the sword. Next. My book, buy it. Next.
But-
And we're going to go to some of the cartoons in my book.
And he'll sign it.
This is a young Barack Obama. And if you notice, for every equation up here, the answer is always government. Except for one. Democracy is a form of social inequality.
Wow. What language you to Austrians?
He certainly has a lot of Secret Service for protection. Those are journalists.
Yep. So accurate.
Bingo.
Imperial Obama. Congress is in session when I say it is.
The evolution of man right there.
That's a funny thing. I don't know if you heard that, but Arthur said that's the evolution of man. You know, it's funny because they call Bill Clinton the first African-American president.
Shit.
But Barack Obama was the first female president. Have you ever looked at his foreign policy? Come on.
Wow.
Good news, we have a full ship, 7.1 million passengers, the Obamacare Titanic.
Right?
Obamacare was basically just a massive expansion of Medicaid and Medicare. Next. Hello, I'm your new doctor, bend over. This is Karl Marx.
Don't touch me.
Next. Give me liberty or give me a government bailout.
That was one of my second or third choice.
The next one is my de Blasio's New York City.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That's
I
right.
had to do one of those for San Francisco.
And for Los Angeles.
Next. Now, when Cheryl
Ah!
Anderson left CBS News, she took the C and left the BS.
Yes, very good.
Hillary Clinton, I was dead broke. That would be $200,000, please. That's what I'm getting tonight, right? Tim?
Yeah.
Einstein,
Sometime in the afterlife.
What do you call doing the same thing over and over
Yep.
again and expecting different results? California.